Dorothy and my coworker Ken McLean, they both ran a campaign in 1999 where they had a vote, and we lost the vote but found out that the company violated the Labor Relations Act, and the union filed the unfair labor practice at the labor board, and we got another vote at the plant, and we lost that one too. Mel had called me last year in early May and told me that if I can come and leaflet his plant on a certain day. But I told him that we don't do organizing like that, because since if someone calls us, we want to meet with that person and get the information about the plant and their issues.
I was aware of the fact that you represented two other Canwell establishments. That's why we chose you over another. So we went with the Steelworkers.
And then he told me, and I told him to get some people together for a meeting, and then we can sit down and chat about the issues and how do we go about organizing. And then 2 weeks after, he called me and set up a meeting, and me and my coworker Ken McLean, we came down at this workers workshop at home and met with 5 of their coworkers. And that's when we began our organizing campaign by explaining to them how we go about organizing and what are the laws protecting them and their issues and all that. And then we released the cards in the same meeting. And that's when the campaign kicked off. And in 2 weeks, we had enough cards that we need to apply at the labor board.
At the end of it all, we were told that we set some records, I guess, with the card campaign, how fast we pulled it all together, and was quite impressed with the guys and how fast it all fell into place. We pretty much had 2/3 right off the top. We were forced into a situation where we had to scramble to get the cards done in a hurry. We actually had more people vote the union in than sign cards. So, and again, apparently that's very rare.
And then we did apply at the labor board, and during that week the workers wanted to meet with us to ask us some questions about the campaign and how it works and what happens after win the vote and stuff like that. And we had a meeting in the community center where they work, and quite a few people showed up, and we had a very productive meeting, and I knew that we had this campaign. We went about leafleting every other day at the plant, and at the vote, we won the vote on the vote day. I believe it's because the way we relate with people when we do our campaigns, and they kind of keep our information and contact for a long time, and then they do call us when they are in trouble. I believe the way we are educated in organizing campaigns, that's what it is. Well, we always keep a relationship with our insiders, even though we lost the campaign, because we want to help these people when they are in trouble. Even though they don't have a union, we still want to help people like injured workers at the workplace, or we even send a letter out every year asking them that we are still here if they need us, and we are ready whenever they are ready.
You know, we were at our employers' mercy. We waited and hoped for a little handout once in a while, but they weren't very forthcoming. That's why we went the route we did. We called the Steelworkers, and now, as I said, we have our first collective agreement.